I think we got it smooth this time. Almost. Welcome back, dorks. You know what it is. It's Visual Novel Friday, baby. And of course, the current game we're going through right now is Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, motherfucking despair. This time, I started the list that I keep saying that I was going to make. We got Danganronpa's next top sus. Actually, no, there should be two lists, shouldn't it? I should have the next top sus, and then I should also have Schrodinger's Junko list. Let's get that one going too then. Because really, the princess is number one on Schrodinger's next top, or Schrodinger's Junko. I'll slap it there, slap that there. I hope that's how it's spelled. Okay. Now that's fixed. So really, the princess is actually the #1 suspect for... Is she for both? I mean, what if the next... What if the imposter actually is just Junko? Again. Is that possible? Is that crazy? Am I crazy? I still can't remember her name, so... We're just gonna go with this. There's a vague recollection of what they are. Just because they are returnees, unfortunately, both character formerly known as Makoto and Byakuya are going to be pretty up high on the list, even though I love them. They're clearly a little sussy, you know? Was there 2 Y's in Byakuya? Yeah, Byakuya. Oh, that has to be wrong. Okay. Yeah. And then the very smug, evil, traditional dancer is also suspiciously evil. I think we'll call her Anya, but evil. Actually, I'll add Anya from the Spy Family, just so we're clear. Oh, fuck. Oh, you can't edit after it's out. Oh, well, there we go. And then I guess we'll just have to keep adding to this list as we go. Yeah, because I'm slowly spacing on everybody and my suspicions of them. So this is what we got, and this is how we're gonna roll. Who else is there? There is Nekomaru. Oh, I'm waiting till I can actually say names, but either way, the princess is top sus overall. Wait, maybe paint was a really bad idea. I should have done this on Jamboard again. But now that I think about it, if I can't select it and move these, oh yeah, this is gonna be a bad time. Wait. Not like this. Okay. There's no just like selection tool. Sag. Alright. I guess I'll like have to erase it or something. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Okay. We'll be retyping out a lot of shit then, as lists move around. Either way, let's continue. It's daytime. I just have yet to find any bears. I should go find people to hang out with. Who do you feel like hanging out with today? I think... Who did we hang out with last time? Should be able to tell from... a 4 card, right? Oh no, we gotta get hope fragments with everyone, don't we? Although we should take a look. Oh shit! We can just buy? What's the most expensive skill? It's the one that costs 7 so far. It's good. Neural liberation. Decreases a slower rate during concentration, fever time. Effective during non-stop debate, the Hangman's Gambit, and panic talk action. That sounds good. We'll get that. Gets delayed between firing truth bullets. Effective. I don't think we need a delay for firing truth bullets. Of course, that's what I say now, but in before I actually do need it. Increases influence gauge recovery when correct answers are chosen. Effective when making. I do be getting answers wrong. I do be sounding like a move. This is your aiming speed. effective during nonstop debate. Algorithm. Sussy naming. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during... I don't know what that means, but I could always use the memory. We have to get hope fragments from these people, right? I feel like we should focus on a couple. I think we hang out with Togabi and Ibuki is suspicious. Simply because of her fascination with Byakuya. So let's try to learn more about Ibuki and Peko so we can have Sword Girl on our side. Although I am going to add how's it being spelled again? Ibuki. Or should I? What was the craziest chicks? Toko, definitely not Toko. Oh no, really she's just Rocker Toko. There we go. That's pretty high up on the list considering the rest of the cast here. She better watch herself. So let's go with... Let's hunt down Byakuya and Pekoyama. Where are they at? Oh, Byakuya is here. He's in his cottage. Byakuya, wake up. Who is it? Oh shit, I forgot I did voices. Wow, he's really just letting us in here? He built himself a little library. What the fuck? How come he got a library? All we got was a stand to collect stuff on.
Listen.
What's the point of searching for what this means? We should be searching for a way to safely escape this place with everyone. I'm still so thrown off by his attitude change about escaping compared to last game. What should I do? Should I invite Byakuya to hang out? Yeah. I will continue to search for clues, but I won't stop you from following me. There he is. Or actually, no, old Byakuya would have told us to fuck off. I don't have a present for Byakuya. Hey, Hajime, let me ask you one thing. Huh? Me? I don't really mind, but there's something I've been wondering for a while. I'd like to purge that question from my mind.
Listen.
So let me ask you, what is your body fat percentage? Huh? Well, I don't really know the exact number. I've never had it checked before.
What?
Never had it checked before?
This can't be!
Are you saying you have no intention of understanding the ratio of fat stored within you? I swear, this is why I dislike commoners. For some reason, Byakuya's mood seems abnormal. I'm starting to think I've actually done something wrong.
I see.
However, just by looking at you, I'd say that you're 9. No. Maybe an 8. Oof. Byakuya. You're making me blush. Regardless, it's probably around a 1 digit. Oh, he means the body fat percentage. Oof. I'd be grateful on this tropical island. If you were somewhere less hospitable, you'd freeze to death. I see. Anyway, you still can't remember what your talent is? I wonder if after he escaped, he became like more survival minded, and he was like, "Oh boy, I gotta be beefy. I gotta have the extra." And this tree went offline. I guess I'll wait for it to come back up. I don't know why this happens at least once a stream. I did it like 3 times. What the fuck? I don't know what happens that causes like Streamlabs to either shit itself or for Twitch to. Guess I'll close a few things on my streaming computer. Because something happens on some side of things that just destroys the stream. But we seem to be back now. Back and good, back and fine. All G, all good. Everything's passing my checks. Okay. Twitch still says my bitrate is trash, but damn it. Every goddamn time. What I was saying before, something very rudely interrupted me. I wonder if after we escaped, assuming that this is a version of Byakuya who escaped, and not just like another Byakuya who got, or I shouldn't say another Byakuya, but just, well, I can't dismiss the possibility that this takes place in like a different universe, right? Like this doesn't take place in the same world that the first Danganronpa did. That's been confirmed at least. Sure, there's recurring characters, but you never know. This could be just a Byakuya who, for whatever reason, got really into survival and decided having a lot of meat packed on yourself is the ultimate means of survival. Who knows what he saw out there, outside of the school when he left. I wonder if it was good, or it scared him enough to get that body fat percentage up.
Don't worry.
Double digits, probably. I see. However, there's no need for you to be depressed about it. Huh? What's with that face? Nothing. I just thought I was going to get yelled at again. How foolish. Do you really think I'd get mad about something like that? A person like me has a responsibility to watch over you weaklings. Besides, as long as I'm here, it doesn't matter what your talent is.
In the name of my family.
As long as Byakuya Togami is in charge, you will all know peace. Who is this man? What did you do with the old Byakuya? I see. His personality is so overwhelming. The Togami Corporation is famous worldwide, but it will grow even more rapidly under my command. You should feel lucky that someone as talented as me is here.
Listen.
Just believe in me. If you do, everything will turn out fine. I don't really understand, but he's extremely confident. So this is Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. Just make sure you don't get in my way. A commoner should know their place and stay put.
Goodbye.
However, if there is anything troubling you, I don't mind if you rely on me. Oof, he's so hot and cold. After saying that, Byakuya gallantly strolled away. But we're in his house. He was being pretty condescending, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I feel like I got to know a little bit about Byakuya. Updated Pog. I decided to return to my room for now. And then next we'll go hang out with Peko Peko. We gotta check on Snekemi first. Keep that room clean. And Peko Peko is here. I wanted to take a walk. Maybe we won't hang out with Peko Peko. I do not want to hang out with Smug Anya or with Evil Anya. Could go hang out with the rocker on the beach. Oh no, we only... Why is she all alone? Maybe we'll do a couple laps from the pool. And then we will go find Peko Peko. Okay, yeah. That's the plan. Gotta get our steps in, y'all. How many laps should we do? Well, I guess how many laps do I need? Oh, that's a lot of steps left. We'll do like 3 laps, you know, get our cardio in. Well, that's not nearly enough for cardio, but maybe we'll do like 4 or 5. Maybe that'll be enough to get Hajime's heart rate up. I wonder if there are people who like stayed on the first like, or in the prologue when they first gave you this mechanic, who just ran laps until they leveled up all the way. I wonder if like leveling up is really that helpful. We'll do one more. Truthfully, I wasn't counting. I was just kind of going. There we go. How many steps was that, huh? Huh? Oh, this is a good amount. Hello, Peko Peko. A party, huh? I'm not that good with social events. Let's hang out, Peko. Just as Sakura was our guardian last game, you shall be ours this time. Or do we want Nekoyama Nirai? No, he looks strong and tough, but he's just a team captain. We have to get like the ultimate swordswoman or whatever her ultimate title is. Talking to Peko over tea at the restaurant. It's cool that we're hanging out, but we're not really talking about anything. Hey Peko, do you like kendo?
Yes.
Straightforward. Right to the point. This conversation isn't progressing. Is your house a kendo dojo? Sort of. Sort of?
However,
Is there something wrong with that? No, I was just wondering. Peko's stare is really intense. It might be best if I change the subject. Let's see. A topic that probably won't offend her too much. Okay, he's like, I'm definitely gonna offend her, but... I know. Peko, what level are you?
could it be?
Are you talking about my kendo level? I don't have one. Huh? Dojo trainees typically earn levels corresponding to their years of training. However, I have no need for that. I was born the best. Why? Don't people normally aim for that kind of advancement?
No.
I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect. Cut who I who I must cut. Yeah, you see, this is why she is our chosen guardian. She's our Sakura. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding the blade in its truest sense is my aim.
And so,
That is my reason for existing. Alright. You know what? Whoops. You know what that's gonna put her? Those few sentences alone. Actually, we'll just call her Sword Sakura. That's our protector. That's our chosen innocent being. She is last. She is our guardian. She will protect us. To achieve that, I have no use whatsoever for meaningless levels determined by arbitrary rules. Damn, go off, Peko. I see. Peko isn't just a typical kendo athlete. She truly is the ultimate swordswoman. How can I ask such a foolish question about levels? I don't really know much about kendo, but I think you're really cool. You're kind of like a samurai.
what?
Really cool? You say such strange things. No one has ever said that to me before. Well, thanks. We got her, boys. We got her. Look at that blush. That's our protector right there. She seems very awkward. Is she blushing? However, because of the path I've chosen, there are things I've lost as well. Oh shit. Does Peko have a very tragic backstory? Warm, irreplaceable things like family, trust, friendships. What did you lose? Fluffiness. Did she lose a dog or like a pet? Fluffiness?
Yes.
There are things that are warm, fluffy, and soft. The cat that came to visit the dojo, my childhood friend's dog, and even the finch I had as a pet.
Why?
But all animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. Oh, that's so sad. I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content. I see. That's really painful. Alright. If Peko doesn't get to pet a goddamn animal by the end of this game, I'm not sure if I can play the third. Or if I can even rate this game positively. Like, if I'm given the chance to get Peko to pet a goddamn animal, we're taking it. Okay? That's our goal. I didn't have a goal in this game, and Hajime has his own goals, but right here, right now, I'm declaring our goal is to get Peko to pet something. That's... I knew, or I thought she was going to have a tragic backstory when she started that, but... God damn. That really knocked it out of the park for a tragic backstory. I'm really surprised. I thought she was going to talk about an event from her past or something. Hajime just doesn't understand. Oh, then what about asking Gunham if you can touch his hamsters next time you see him? I wouldn't want to touch his hamsters. He might be able to help you out. He probably knows a way to keep animals from running away from you.
I see.
I see. You do have a point. Also, since his hamsters are called the four dark devas of destruction, they might not get scared of me and run away. They will. Part of me hopes that his hamsters are just as chuny as he is, and they will act tough until she gets near, and then they're gonna, like, just be bitches. I should look for Gundam right now. Her eyes look scary. I think Gundam's hamsters might actually freak out.
Hey,
Hajime, thank you for your advice. If you'd like, please come talk to me again. Goodbye. I think we made ourselves a friend. Pekka walked off in a hurry. She must be really desperate to touch something fluffy. But based on this, I feel like I was able to significantly close the distance between me and Pekka. Next time, I might be able to talk to her normally. We all know that's not gonna happen. Now, it should only be 2 parts of free time, right? Yeah. Is this where Persona got the idea from Organa to just say, I'm really tired, we should go to bed after doing 2 things?
Ahem.
Because goddamn, this is giving me
Academy
flashbacks.
School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
Who else is on this goddamn
It
committee?
is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep.
That does sound nice.
Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
I know this is like turned into a death game, but part of me actually wishes I could be on this island. Like, look at this room, dude. They're vibing. Good night, he says. Whatever. I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Party central, baby. Let's fucking go. I wonder who's gonna die. I hope we get there and there's just a dead body already. Hello, Yuki.
Oh my!
Oh, are you also here to party? Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing at a place like this? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Teteru's cooking. Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook. I suppose to the old building. Oh, I wonder if we talked to Pekka if she got to pet the hamsters. So this is the old school building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear. Why is that, like, is that where you usually put like the emergency fire axe or the fire extinguisher, whatever it's called? That case, that enclosure is open, and now I'm nervous. I love Ibuki and gun him. I am slowly having Ibuki grow on me. However, Gundam is probably one of my favorites so far, just because Chuni is just so funny. My name is Celestia Ludenberg. That is also a great name for this series. Actually, I feel like I should update my lists here. I definitely don't think Gunhim is likely to be the sus. I also don't think he's going to fit under Schrodinger's Junko. Oh shit, there's a Dia's name, isn't there? Oh no. There we go. Goes so rude. Who is Hiyoko? And Teruteru gives me Hifumi vibes. He does. That's part of, I mean, Teruteru is probably one of my least favorites so far, just because of the Hifumi vibes. Although I don't remember who Hiyoko is. I can't believe I'm more forgetting the character. Togami, Tanaka, Fuyuhiko? Hiyoko. Oh god, yeah. I very strongly dislike Hiyoko as well. I've given her the nickname Anya from Spy Family but Evil, because she gives me those very smug vibes. And actually, I should put her up here as well. She's sus. If I didn't have to put character formerly known as Makoto and Byakuya so high on the sus list, just because they're obviously returning characters, she would be a lot higher. I'll just still into record that though. My hero's voice actress plays Ala from Miraculous Ladybug. I haven't seen Miraculous Ladybug, so that's an awesome fact. It doesn't quite click for me. Should I watch Miraculous Ladybug? What is it about? Sell it to me. So this is the old building. I already did that part. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Is he gonna pat me down for a weapon? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures.
Listen.
I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. It's basically about these two students in Paris to become superheroes. I mean, I'm already sold just off of that. If that's what it really boils down to. Who doesn't love superheroes? Although now I'm curious as to how Miraculous Ladybug fits in with superheroes. Unless one gets ladybug powers. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how those translate to actual superpowers. Flying? Ladybug wings? And so, I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up.
I see.
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't.
That's fine.
Very well. I shall allow you to enter. Huh? It was at that moment I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases.
What?
A duralumin. I don't know if that was said correctly. Actually, I found them at the supermarket. This one is supposed to store any dangerous items I find during my body checks. The other one is for, well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. I love Byakuya, but I swear he has to be the first one to die. He's simply too useful. He's too good. What do you mean, emergencies?
Stop talking.
Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered in the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but... He's so cautious, I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? Basically every superpowered character gets their powers from these floating creatures called Miraculouses. And the main character, Marionette Dupan Chang, has a ladybug, and her superhero name is Miraculous Ladybug, hence the show's time. What do ladybug powers give you? Well, I guess it's not ladybug powers, but I guess if your miracle is a ladybug, is it ladybug powers, or is it just the name? That's what I'm curious about now. I kind of hope it's ladybug powers, 'cause I'm curious as to what those mean, but also just, you know, using ladybug as the name also makes sense. Or if it's just like, that's just what the miracle is just called, because of reasons. Oh, you're welcome. Yikes, this was not cleaned up well after all, huh? Why is this open? This bathroom appears to be unisex. I don't need to go now. I should hurry over to the dining hall. Oh no. The bolted closed windows are back. But why? What purpose does this serve? It's not like we haven't seen the outside. That's kind of weird. I'm a little suspicious of this. Nekomaru need I. Actually, I need to... He doesn't get a nickname because you have to say his full name whenever you say his name. Bam. And actually, I would put him lower than Sword Sakura on Schrodinger's Junko. Bam. In this case, she can get anything she needs to be the villain with this thing called a Lucky Charm. Her sidekick Adrian, aka Cat Noir, has a black cat which gives him a Shadow Ball power known as Cataclysm, which is probably intentional pun. Oh, absolutely. Actually, it does turn out I have heard of this because I follow Bryce Papenbrook on Instagram, who I know is the voice actor for Cat Noir. So I guess like just gives me more of a reason to try it out. Although Cataclysm's a pretty great power name.
Jeez.
Oh shit, I didn't read that. However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. You should head over there as well. Alright. But I'm not. What are you doing here? Princess?
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. And there are so many gaps in the wooden floor. Is that because it's so old?
All right.
I must tread carefully so my feet do not stumble. My adventurous heart is pounded with excitement. I guess when you're a princess, even little things seem exciting. Why are you back here? By the storage room. It's a little suspicious. These are potential weapons. These are irons. Were they used to prepare the tablecloth? If so, why do you need 3? I should head over to the dining hall. Or I can investigate more and get clues of potential deaths. This is a laundry hamper. It looks like you can put dirty clothes in here. Who'd have fucking thought? I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here. What about these stacked boxes? There's a jumbled mass of stuff all stacked together. And it doesn't look very organized. I should head to the dining hall. Alright, goddamn. We'll head to the goddamn dining hall. Knowing how clumsy Mikan is, she might trip over the holes. Probably. Although I now have to look up which one is Mikan again. Oh, it's the nurse, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's the princess who's just going to be trying to be careful of the holes, but yeah, it's going to be Mikan who falls in if anyone falls in. Good thing she's the greatest nurse, right? Patch herself right back up. Holy shit, this is spectacular. But why are the windows bolted? Ah, Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet too. Really? Even the carpet?
Yep.
Yep. I brought it from the supermarket. That place does sure seem to have everything. That's why it's called the supermarket. That's what the super's from. Bad joke. Actually, wait, it's not gonna. Actually, I wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Is the gang all here? Is the gang all here? I think, including the people that we saw outside, yeah. Reminded me said the building was under construction. It was. Is that why the windows are bolted? I don't know. That doesn't quite click for me. Like, I could see it if, like, the windows were, like, busted or broken, etc., etc. But for them just to be bolted closed, that doesn't strike me as under construction. If they were, like, again, if they were smashed or they just weren't there, sure. The under construction fits for, like, I guess the holes in the floors. Although no, that also doesn't really strike me as under construction. It just means abandoned. It's not under construction, it was abandoned. Yeah, because they had cobwebs everywhere. It needed to be clean still. A little sussy. Everything was a little sussy. Oh, this is gonna be a scene where I have to talk to everybody. Oh, better drink some water. This place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went through all this trouble of cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? You're right.
Aww.
This is the second time the floorboards have been brought up. Is somebody gonna kill someone by making them fall through the floorboards? Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal.
Hey.
But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. Actually, yeah. The top two to die first, if you're trying to kill everybody. Like, if, let's say I'm the sussy baka, and I'm the traitor here. The two people you're going to take out first are probably going to be Byakuya, Mikan, and Nekomaru Nidai. Because Byakuya and Nekomaru are the two most likely to step up as leaders and do it well, considering what Byakuya is doing already, and Nekomaru literally because of his ultimate skill, and then Mikan because if somebody can thwart your murder attempt by saving someone's life, it's gonna be her. Unless she is the traitor. If Mikan survives a little too long, I'm gonna start getting sussy, I think. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone.
So...
Oh, he knows. There's no way he doesn't know. We gotta do something about it. You're right. We should do something.
super difficult.
I wonder if someone can do something about it. I wonder. I wonder. So, we're on the same page then? I'm not sure I understand. I wonder if someone can do anything about it. Oh yeah, there's a camera in here. That's not good. He knows. That creep Byakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment. That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys too. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me. Huh? I'm pretty high in demand, you know. You're just kidding. Ha, classic Hyoko. I hope Hyoko is the first to die. I wouldn't feel bad about it. I'll be glad, happy. Hey, what's up? She's hungry. It's pointless. She is completely focused on the food. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man. That was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check?
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how freaking annoying. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place. I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down. But Byakuya put that in the Duralumin case of his.
Aw, man.
Sag. I was so upset that an idiot like Hiro survived the first game. Me fucking too. Me too. I was so sad. Well, I shouldn't say sad, but I was disappointed. I was sad that Hiro lived, but Sakura didn't. Especially the way Sakura went. Ugh. I would replace Hiro with Sakura as a survivor like that in a heartbeat. I mean, unless like my memory is failing me here, Hiro literally did nothing. He was negatively useful the entire time. The entire time. If somebody had killed him, I'm not even sure if we would have tried in the class trial. No, we probably would have because we could all die. But like, after we like sussed out who the killer was, or who the killer was, I think everyone should have thanked them. Toko made sense because genocide Jill. I agree. Toko made sense. I wasn't a big fan of Hina. I think Hina and Hiro and Hifumi were some of my least favorite characters. And 2 out of 3 made it. Although, to be fair, Hifumi went out like a fucking dumbass. Your namesake, Celestia, I do kind of wish made it. Like, I would have swapped Celestia and... Well, I guess if my chosen people to survive that would have been able to make it, I would have swapped Celestia and Hina. Even with Celestia's whole guise gone. I forget what her real name was. It was like Taiga or something, I don't know. Toko, I was kind of here or there. I mean, the pinnacle of Hiro's stupidity was when he kept claiming Kyoko's and ghosts. Yeah. Yeah. Well, truthfully, I don't think he ever left the pinnacle of his stupidity. I think he like started pretty strong with his stupidity, and it was just like anything he ever said, you just couldn't listen to. He was negatively useful. Gundam.
Good instincts.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. Why you lying, brother? At least Hina discovered alter ego. True. Well, it is true. If it's true. I have a really bad memory, so I don't recall that. How alter ego was discovered. Hina did actually have, like, positive effects on the game, at least. But still, all the times, I don't know. I was a big fan. I did really like alter ego, and the person alter ego was based off of. I'm spacing on their name. It's like Chiaki. No, it wasn't Chiaki. It was I don't remember. But don't spoil it. because this is my first playthrough of Danganronpa 2. But I do feel Alter Ego is somehow involved in Danganronpa 2. I don't know how, but this all feels like a simulation. Byakuya and Kyoko carry their first gun trials. Abso-fucking-lutely. Even though Byakuya was an absolute prick, I loved him. Chihiro, that was it. I loved Byakuya. I still do. In fact, the way he acts in this game really throws me off. Because he acts like he did survive the first game, because obviously he did. But at the same time, he also acts like he has no memory of it. Because the first game definitely changed him. Into how I could see him, in ways I could see him acting how he does in this game. It's just weird. It's just a little weird. Even though it took me the entire day just to clean this hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy. Alright, let's take a look at the table. There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes on the table towards the front. Did I not talk to everyone? Dishes. Such luxurious looking party dishes. Looks tasty. Okay, so what's the trigger for the next thing? Iron plates. That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. But why are there iron plates bolted on the walls?
How pitiful.
All is not what it appears to be. Huh?
Stay back.
One of my four Adeptus Supernova Silver Fox Sandy has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window?
Let me tell you.
There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are iron plates covering the windows?
The night is my domain.
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make history.
Such a fine day. Countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh. I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have had something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. I hate how Byakuya kept telling us to tell everyone what he found out. I mean, Kyoko made it. Hey, I apparently can't fucking read. Hey, Byakuya kept telling us to tell everyone what he found out. I mean, Kyoko, it made sense because she was trying to help us mentally. But it didn't feel that way with Byakuya. It did feel that way with Byakuya to me. Even though he was a bit of a pretentious prick, I think he did start to realize slowly that he couldn't do it all by himself, even though he said that he could. And so a lot of the times, he was purposely pushing us to find the answers ourselves. Very similar to Kyoko. Even if he went about it such, like, rude and mean ways. We probably wouldn't have gotten as far. Actually, probably wouldn't have even found the killers if Byakuya didn't constantly push Makoto to figure everything out himself. I think he did that purposely. He was just a bit tsundere. That's the word. I think that's the word. He was not trying to help us mentally. He was trying to help us become more like him. To be able to feel things out. The turning point was when Kyoko told him by revealing the glass and protein. That's true. We found information he didn't. and just gotta watch him break down. That was a funny moment. And it humbled him. Humbled his ass real quick. Suddenly, we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist ring throughout the dining hall.
I've made you wait.
Thank you for waiting. Gang's all here. Teru's in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come. I apologize. I did inform him about the party, but...
Jeez.
It's not like you need to apologize, Peko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. He won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly...
Come on.
Hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not possible.
Dangerous. Is it the spikes that those meats are on? As he stomped his way toward the table. Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
You gotta clean him off so you can get rid of him. Yep.
You're hogging all the food. Not fair.
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say. You're totally pigging out.
Based, I can't blame him.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
Looks like delicious roasted meat.
Hell yeah.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
A possible weapon.
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
Whatever you gotta do, Byakuya. In Byakuya we trust. He just saved all of our lives.
Hello there.
Hey, it looks like everyone's here. Should I go ahead and bring out the rest of the... Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me, but, are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting? Cooking with such dangerous items.
No.
Dangerous? That's a churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would totally fit the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem.
Why?
Huh? Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, there might be more skewers than just these.
Let's go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. Why me?
Man.
It's your fault for staying in front of him. My condolences. Shut the fuck up. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed them out of the dining hall. Ooh. That was kind of creepy. Just half of Byakuya creep around the corner.
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. And check all the food for poison, I'm sure. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen, and I followed after him.
Listen.
Let's get on with it then. Search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. Actually, I feel as though I should... I don't know the guy's name, so I'm just gonna call him Mechanic. Bam. Let's see. Rocker Toko. I think Rocker Toko is high on the list for Schrodinger's Junko as well. Who else did we just meet that could be missing? Oh, Taro Taro the cook. I'll put him down here. Actually, it's very likely not Junko. Oops. The photographer I'd put pretty high on Schrodinger's list, on Schrodinger's Junko's list. And she's definitely higher than Hifumi, but the King Cook. Okay. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. Look, I found these. And there were forks and knives on that shelf. Don't tell me, those two?
Naturally.
These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. He said that. Or after he said that, Byakuya threw the knives and the forks and knives into the Duralumin case, one after the other. They keep specifying the specific case rather than just saying the case. They always do the full name. So I think the material is going to be important. Unless that's just what they're doing. There appear to be various types of knives, but these...
What?
Out of the question. Knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me, I'll safeguard them. Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the Duralumin case with the rest. Of course. What else is dangerous? There's a whole list of stuff. This paper is... I see. It appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans. Oh, this is 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue, and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it's not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on this list seems to be short by 1. The skewers? Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Seafood dishes, too. There's even a huge piece of meat on the bone. That Taro Taro, he sure got fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food.
I see.
It seems there are no dangerous items, like the skewer and the churrasco for earlier, inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Phew. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones are also dangerous items. I'm surprised he didn't. Be a great excuse to eat more. Hey, is it necessary to go this far?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm doing this because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll tell you just a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Is this referring to the first game? Oh, it could also just be like his family dynamics, right? And growing up and such a famous family. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. If we're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned?
That's enough.
Now is not the time. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. Oh, he's gonna die. Byaku's gonna die. We're not gonna be able to know. If nothing happened and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now, because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I thought he'd have.
Such silly talk.
Hey, enough with this unnecessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works us hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet. It is.
Why?
What? The kitchen's a mess. What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items. There are no knives nor forks. Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I literally just said that I removed all the dangerous items. They're all pointy and sharp.
You're kidding, right?
Don't tell me. You're treating cooking utensils as, like, dangerous items?
No.
Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but still. Hajime. Stop it. Get off of me. Not into that sort of thing. Well, that's a little depressing. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there still seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? That's worrying. This is a death game after all. If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Except for in Peko-Peko's sword case. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Teru. Come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. Peko, I literally just deemed you safe. Don't do this to me. Ah, they're finally back.
Hey!
Hey, let's eat already. I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first.
Lies!
Huh? An issue?
Alright!
Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word, I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this Duralim case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can't we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh, there's a storage room at the back of this old building.
I see.
A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there. Then someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes? Huh? Who? I'll do it, of course. That's our guardian. But our guardian's starting to look really sus. You sure? I guess, if you insist. Just kidding. but it'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. Haha, if I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room.
However,
Tera has gone through the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're gonna do guard duty anyway, it might be better for you to avoid the storage room. Huh? Why is that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
I see.
In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
understood.
Understood. So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taken with her the Duralumin case and a plate piled with food. Why don't they just keep the case in the room? And then everybody can collectively guard it. You know, they all be there keeping everybody else in check, basically. Pekka left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Pekka's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool melancholy vibe.
Huh?
But shouldn't she have taken that other case with her too? This? No. This case is fine. I wonder if it's like a first aid kit or something.
That's weird.
Aw, no fair. You're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you.
Listen.
This Duralumin case stays with me at all times. I've put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party.
Stop talking.
No, there's still more.
I'm gonna do it.
Who do you want me to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Is he gonna sick her on, Fuyuhiko? Or whatever the guy's name who isn't here? The Yakuza? Huh? Are you talking about...
That's right.
Oh. She's a Monokuma watch. Monokuma, of course. He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this party.
I'll show you my serious side.
Alright. So you'll let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on.
Wait a second. If you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just gonna end up perforated.
Move.
Are you telling me I gotta starve to death?
Hey,
Starve to death? That's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something? You?
Hey!
Hey now. What kind of girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
Nope.
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monomi?
Yep.
Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least, that's what I think. That's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh.
Plus, Monomi and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Well, it's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
Are you okay?
But, will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now. You see, that is a little suspicious. That's a little suspicious. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say it. Because now, we went from missing one person in the room where everybody can watch each other to missing 2 people. Now we're missing 3 people. 3 people who are all going to be isolated in different spots. So while, even though I thought Byakuya would be the first to go, now it's looking like it's gonna be one of these 3. And the suspect list is not that big. If anything, it's gonna be either Chiaki or the Yakuza who died first. And they're gonna be killed with a skewer. And the only person who could have gotten the skewer and hid it from everybody else is going to be Peko Peko. Which is sad and tragic. And I wish it could be anyone else, but that's how it's looking. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So, it's all settled, right? Then, can we... You're right. Let's begin. Alright! Fine. So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. I hope one of those is like... I hope his eyes were actually like that and he's not just running contact. And with that, the party started. Everybody's having a good time. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating!
I can't
Yo,
stop.
that food does look fucking banger though. I'm actually kind of jelly.
I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Same Akane. Akane is a big mood right now.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies.
I'm
That
big
is
jelly,
why I
actually.
cook the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary.
How's that
You're not
scary?
eating? Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots
A
more in the
mood,
kitchen, and
yeah.
then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Oh, Teru's dead.
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys?
Teru is fucking dead. Oh god. Because that removes... that makes a 4th person missing from the party. And there are no knives. What is he gonna cook with?
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating. But now, it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together. Friends who've developed a sense of unity. And that's why Byakuya is through this party. Because that's not what they had last time. Nekomaru? Did something happen? The party's just started, but... I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me!
Don't stop me, Byakuya. There comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man. Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man. Bro, there's a bathroom here. So he was talking about the toilet. There's a bathroom in this area. What? If you need to use the bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
What?
What is this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible!
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down. You probably just dropped it somewhere. Oh shit! I'm gonna shit!
Quiet.
Shut up. Don't you dare. Hey, is it really alright if I eat all of this? Don't be an idiot. Make sure to leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone. Come on. I'm gonna take a picture.
Say cheese.
There's a lot happening
Just
right now.
kidding.
Hey, why can't you act a little more mature?
What?
What was that sound just now? Oh, shit. Huh? It's all dark all of a sudden? So a lot just happened. Photo girl. I realize she's a photographer, it's not that out of place. But could she be trying to draw attention away from something else?
It's a blackout.
And why is there a blackout if we had someone watching it? Unless she's dead, or Peku Peku died. Or she's the killer. But blackout? Huh? A blackout?
Hey, I can't see anything.
In that instant, as we stumbled around in the darkness, our fear swallowed us up like a flood.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Same. The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps ran throughout the dark dining hall, and were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Uh-oh. Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
Mood.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Okay, so Taro confirmed went to the kitchen, allegedly.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
They seem to be forgetting that they have someone posted there. Within the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally... Now that I think about it, I think Hajime had said something about encroaching darkness a while ago. I feel like it was after we talked to Chiaki. I might be misremembering, though. Who's alive? They're all alive. Ah! At that moment when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance had been compromised. Oh, okay. Well, she's not dead, but she's definitely unlucky. How the fuck?
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
How? How does this happen?
Hey, an erotic pose. That's obviously a fan service moment.
Called out the writers.
Please don't look at me.
That's so unlucky.
I can't take this at all. Mahiru, it's time to snatch some shots.
Oh, don't do that to
There's
her.
no way I can do that. Please forgive me. Just forgive me.
Get out of that pose, Mikan.
Everyone,
Get out of the
I think
pose.
it would be best if we help her already.
All she has to do is stand up. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, from now on, just be careful.
Huh?
Oh, I'm glad. The lights are back on here, too.
yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuchi. Kazuchi, yeah. You were unusually helpful this time.
Hey.
Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker.
Huh?
Huh? Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are you stupid?
Don't who knows me. You're so useless. It's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
What happened?
Sonia, did something happen? No, Byakuya is missing. Did he go somewhere?
Huh?
Huh? Byakuya? Aw shit, our fearless leader. We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found.
Huh?
That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout? And that pitch blackness?
Hey,
I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room. Not go. Okay. So, can I ask you to check the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, got it.
For now.
Then I guess I'll look in the office.
Then.
I shall go look around the hallway. I'll right here since I'm kind of in the middle of eating anyway. She's still gonna eat when this is going on? Girl's hungry. I must. Bathroom. I must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez.
Jeez, Mr. Ham Hands ran away just because there's an itty bitty blackout. Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. Even so, where did Byakuya go? I feel like he would have tried to make it to the office to turn the breaker back on. I believe I have to go check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Is it still locked? It's not opening. It seems someone's in there. Oh, it will let us. Is Peko Peko here? Oh, hey. Found you.
I've been found.
Goddamn right you have. Where the fuck is Peko Peko? There's the breaker. Why is the breaker on the ceiling? Okay, why is it way up there? How's anyone supposed to reach it? He seems to got it covered. Is this the desk the staff use for busy work? It looks like it's dusty. It's better if I don't touch it. Actually, it's just leveled up. I feel like I need to double check on Snekemi. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry, Snekemi. It's just what it looks like. Byakuya's not here. In fact, nobody is here. Doesn't that seem odd? Huh? Now that you mention it, wasn't Peko supposed to be in this room? I know, right? Isn't it weird? Why is she missing too? Unless she's dead. I believe I gotta check the entrance, yeah. No Chiaki, huh? There's Chiaki. There's Monami. Chiaki and Monami are standing in the front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? Hajime? What about the party? Well, it's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet. Hey, Chiaki. Did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here? Byakuya? Nope, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but... Nope, nobody came out. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think. Monami, you're oddly quiet. I didn't go check the storage room.
Hey,
Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. Oh, all the holes in the floor. He could have fell through. He is heavy. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
It is strange, no?
Nobody was in the office.
That's weird.
Huh? What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area.
Hey,
Well, actually, not even Peko was there.
Huh?
Huh? Peko's gone too? Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom?
well done.
Truly, truly outrageous. Did something happen, Akane?
It smells.
Well, do any of you smell something?
Well,
When partially digested food is absorbed by a small intestine, it's decomposed bacteria releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is excreted from the anus.
yes.
Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not like that.
Thank you for that, nurse. Actually, I need to... Schrodinger's Junko. I'm going to add... the nurse, and then we have... I can't spell. We can do intense. Intense Hina. Okay, add them to the sauce. Oh shit, I'm running out of room real quick. Sword Soccer is supposed to be bottom, but now that this is happening, I'm not too sure. So for the nurse and intense Hina. Bam. No, I'm not talking about that. It smells like blood. Blood? As Akane's nose twitched like a beast's, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. A table at the very back of the dining hall. Has that been there the whole time? The smell of blood. What in the world is that table? It's under there. Under the table. I dashed toward the table at the back, reached out toward the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go. Anyone but Byakuya. God fucking damn it. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. What I saw. I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. With a knife. All the knives were accounted for, though, weren't they? Oh no. Judging by the goggles, somebody bought the survival set from the supermarket. It really does have a super collection, doesn't it? So, who are the most likely suspects? It's... So the three people who are missing. Chiaki, Peko, and the Yakuza. Everybody had been frisked and searched. And even though I feel like nobody would have been able to get a knife in there, the goggles, sure, they're not overly dangerous. I also don't think Peko Peko, just based off of her personality that we've seen so far, would do that. Which kind of points it towards the Yakuza. Chiaki was seemingly with Monomi the entire time. Didn't have any bloodstains on her, so I don't know. However, why is Peko Peko missing?
Why is Byakuya?
However, I fucking called it. I knew Byakuya would be the first to die. Whoops. I just stood there, horrified, as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend. Imagine surviving the first game just to become the very first victim in the second game.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Hey!
This is impossible.
Are you kidding me?
Don't mess with me. This must be some kind of mistake. Oh, she was really into him, wasn't she? This can't be real blood, right? I guess it's gotta be like jam or sauce. Because if not, this...
What the hell?
Good gracious. Things quickly took a turn for the worse. My, now this is getting interesting.
Thrills, chills, kills!
On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder?
Could it be?
Hold on. Then, does this mean... Of course.
That's right!
Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course!
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave the island. Lies. The person who probably wants to leave the island the most, that they've expressed at least, is the Yakuza. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body, which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
What is this?
What? Oh, she said it actually.
Could it be?
Is that really Byakuya?
Why?
Why? Why did this happen? Why? Byakuya?
Phew!
I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way? Time to make an announcement, boys.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Yay! And he's already back. Class trial.
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
correct!
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible!
It can't be. Someone actually killed? There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
That's...
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya? There's no way something as hopeless as this would ever happen.
No!
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the Blackened. And it's already getting started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. Hey, what are you saying?
Can't.
Everyone, please. You cannot, you should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there's only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's.
On my grandfather's name. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's.
On my grandfather's grave.
Hey.
Grave? Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's.
On my grandfather's plane.
Emergency.
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
This is kind of impressive.
I don't even know where to begin. At this rate,
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
oof. Monomi downgraded again. You hate to see it.
It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Holy shit, it's a named attack. Did you see that? This stunning display of power? Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. Oh god, why is she bleeding now? I thought she was made of stuffing. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of a lovely doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. I wish you the best of luck. Well, this sucks. Unlike the first game, we don't have a Byakuya or a Kyoko to push us to do good investigating. Which means character formerly known as Makoto is probably going to take that step. Or the photographer, maybe. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved with this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other, cause you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Ham Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Wait.
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them.
So,
Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
No. Friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up and just go away already. You useless piece of trash.
Ooh,
You're hurting poor Monomi. Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it? No, I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary. Says the nurse? This should be your area of expertise. However, it's just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So, for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that is what's trying to crush us. This despair. This hopeless reality. That's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it.
Um,
Before you start, can I say something?
well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do? Do a fourth wall break? Oh yeah. It would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroyed the evidence?
Pointing!
Look over there. That big, bolty, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. He has to poop. Also doesn't like dead bodies. What the heck? What happened? That guy has a sensitive heart, despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. Let's just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, can I perform an autopsy, please? So you're going to stay as well? Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on the beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us could do or would be able to do that.
Hey,
So, first let's rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. I don't know. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
I won't believe it. Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this. Is this the only thing we can do in order to stay alive? Finding out who the killer is. That's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope? Even so, I still gotta do it. Oh. You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file!
Right, the Monokuma file.
Hey!
Just as I thought. You amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why you?
Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
Chill off the Monokuma. Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I've brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My. Monami, the meaningless mascot? You're still here?
You stupid brother.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it.
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. Dead. Well, this is fancy. What the hell? The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between his throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Those feel like very precise attacks. Went through for the throat the first time, just to, so he couldn't cry out probably, and then otherwise just started stabbing, which leads me to believe that somebody who vaguely knew what they were probably doing went for the kill, which means Yakuza, Peko Peko, or Chunky might have the gamer knowledge for that, as well as the nurse. So those are our 4 main suspects. Actually, I'm going to note that. Oops. Let's make a quick section here. Ooh, yikes. Bam. Our first murder. So, my top suspect currently is Yakuza Boy. And then I would say Peko Peko. Excuse me, Sword Sakura. Well, I don't know, I'm gonna show bias here on my Sword Sakura, and I'm actually gonna put the nurse next. And then we're going to put Gamer Girl. And then Sword Sakura. Oh. Just gotta add the top sus. Alright. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. Were detected? How did they run the fucking blood thing already? So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't be even one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I'm just gonna skip over this part since we already went through it. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? There really is a traitor. Isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys? It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Truth bullet, boys? Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Into the body we go. Oh, actually, oh shit, okay. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Oh. I wonder if they taped the knife to the top of the table, and that's, like, preemptively? Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. And during the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now is, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. So the knife, obviously. Okay, the knife was definitely taped to the top. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that limited case. Who had access to the building before the party started? Hajime. Not Hajime. Character formerly known as Makoto. In fact, character formerly known as Makoto was the only one cleaning this room, weren't they? Well, aside from when they went to get the rug. It hurts to put him here, but he has to be at least somewhat sus. I know formally spelled wrong, but oh well. You can fight me about it. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? So they could find the knife in the dark. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? What are they?
perhaps?
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. Probably where the knife and the thing came from. Did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? That all tracks. The bloodstain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. That's weird. It makes it look like he was dragged under and then killed underneath the table. Unless somebody had the time to flip the tablecloth over? No, because there's still blood on the floor. I don't know how this happened. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. That makes it look like he was stabbed under the table. Bloodstain on the table has been added. Why? How did he get under the table? Why? Unless Byakuya was planning to kill first, and somebody found out about the plan and just killed him first. No, because how would he have cut the lights? The body is collapsed, face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looked like he was, according to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. I don't care too much about a lot of, but maybe I heard something important. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one with the medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it, to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. I didn't need that. How is the plate in perfect condition? I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout and slipped on the carpet. And once I was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it easily. At least he's honest. Sorry. That's a truth bullet? What the fuck?
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Was that not obvious? Like, that's just what... Well, now that you mention it, but why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. We're really gonna have to talk to Peko Peko. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark in the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
that's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? The rocker? Right, she has to have really good... That was the thing from the supermarket, right? My Hero U, right? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya's alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only because of that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If only I had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing never would have happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Getting cheered up by a... Wait, what? Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, don't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden for everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. The camera, the pictures. A clue?
Hey,
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Yeah, can we see those? Not the pictures and the blackout happened right after. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right away. Huh? Please. Okay. So the table is definitely back there. It's this photo. Byakuya's not back there. Character formerly known as Makoto is back there. But it's hard to consider him as suspicious, though. I don't see anything suspicious in this photo, sadly. Although Evil Anya could also be there, or could also have done it. She dislikes people enough. Oh, another angle. And this one. There's Byakuya chilling in the back. The nurse looks like she has a really serious expression on her face. Like she's getting ready to kill. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Did you notice something? Does it involve the dude's missing earring? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place from where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Or what if Byakuya really was the one who was trying to commit murder? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Alright, now that's decided.
You better do your best.
You better work hard in your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You've got to find how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Did you ever find your earring, brother? Yeah. He did not. Oh, hellhound earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring, it is the hellhound earring. What if Byakuya found it right before the lights turned off, and that's why he was on the ground? And over there, like he spotted it. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget that night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate. I knew the Hellhound was just going to be like some random ass dog, did not expect it to be a Pomeranian. A true Hellhound indeed. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover up the whole floor, it might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's where it transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed his head up against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards.
See it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, this is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world? I mean, give up the earring. Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
Glitch, you will die!
But even with those layers, you still would not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it would be nice if it helped me with the investigation. I hope he discovers a clue down there. Gaps in the floorboard. Interesting truth bullet. And this is open. What if in the case Byakuya had night vision goggles? What if he had the night vision goggles in preparation for in case someone had a blackout? Either it was planned, he knew the blackout was going to happen, or he had it there just in case. Ah, so this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? The goggles were his. A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The insides are empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really captures my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. That makes sense. Byakuya did say something during the blackout. I wonder if the blackout happened. He opened up the case, got the goggles on, saw something suspicious underneath the table, and that's why he went over there to investigate? And then underneath the table was somebody waiting for him. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. Roman K has been added. Are the tables suspicious at all? Or a lot of... In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine there's a way to instant. Okay. think we've talked to everybody. We've investigated everything we can. Never mind. Okay, that's the same text. Isn't that everything? So we do their invasion product? No, we're about that as a waste of time. Did I miss something? Is there something wrong with the table? Seen that. We've got the knife, got the night vision goggles. We did his body, right? Okay, yeah. We did that. We did the blood stain, did the knife. We did the night vision goggles, right? No, we didn't. Does that mean the killer used these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? We did do that, actually. We did this. Slight pain. Air conditioner? Remote control air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be? Hey, all of you, I can't beep beep. Is that what set the breaker off? Okay. So that's what set off the breaker. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around that same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Okay. So that means Byakuya wasn't playing off murdering somebody, because he wasn't prepared for that. EST timer. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Well, what is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? Because you're the main character, dude. You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now,
Because you're a killer, Nagito. I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Whoa. Obviously, the most immediately suspicious place is the bathroom and the office. I wonder if Peko Peko is still here. The case is back.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker. Huh. Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. It's way up there. Which means nobody could have set it off. Which means it had to have been the air conditioner that tripped it. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use it as a stepladder, you won't. If you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled. It's true.
I'm serious. Want to see? I don't. Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagine it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
I don't know about that one. I wonder if he did like win first place after the first game and they did a popularity contest and he won. And that's just like a reference to that. That'd be really funny. Well, what the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they did trip it or set it to be tripped. Peko Peko, you have explained to do. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker's in the office, naturally. I look suspicious since I was supposed to be in here. So, the information we now know about the AC and the circuit breaker does kind of absolve Peko Peko of a lot of suspicion.
Wait,
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duraliving case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... She went to the bathroom, didn't she? Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck? Hey,
Yeah, Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. So she went to the bathroom at that time, and that's why Nekomaru Nidai wasn't able to use it. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something?
that's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it was? I don't think so. Well, let's get his truth bullet.
Maybe.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean,
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
no.
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker. Actually, There's no way. I'm taking Pekka off the list. That's the wrong one. Sword Sakura is being cleared of any wrongdoing. Just strike that right off. And use the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And you don't think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. I don't think it's Pekka at all. This Duralumin case. It should contain all of the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So, I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various types of items are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. That's everything in this room, isn't it? Other than the lamp on a desk. Oh, I haven't actually talked to Nagato on this one. Hey, where did Pekka go? She looked pretty pale. If she made it, then I'm sure she's fine. Beyond that, it'd be improper for me to say. Is it her time of the month? Or is she also gonna drop the big goo? There's this remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner at dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? If somebody set all the times to 11:30 p.m., overload the circuit, trip it. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. All Blue Skidoo we can do. Nothing there. It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. To use a graphic on his FM.
Hey!
We knocked on the door and tried to call out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. So far, both games have had mysterious bathrooms. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is check to see if there's air conditioning here. There is no such air conditioner. But we'll check with Taro Taro. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Taro Taro? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way into the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Does it count with things being dark in the kitchen? See, I've already looked at that. So just checking with Nagito again.
Hey.
Let's investigate this area, because for the heck of it, there's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Can you put me list again? Oh shit. Okay, she's good. We're chilling. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like looks like the knife is next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, that was me saying that, fuck. Okay, we've got that bullet. Can I leave now? Do you give me your blessing? Are the dishes really that important? Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked.
well, guess that's about it.
If a dish for the tropical island, fit for the tropical island, I'd never be able to get meat like this in Ayama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Ayama or Azabu. What? Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at that ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Holy shit. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe. But it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's wild. He's totally right at home in the country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Ayoma and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Wait, except for, mean Anya's clearly eating there. Let's get going, knock it down. What else is there to investigate? Get the office.
Hey,
Oh, he wants me to talk to everyone. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining room, so I didn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Same. Everything looks as it was. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
Are these irons? Looks like they're recently turned on, but why? Oh, but why are there 3 irons in this iron board? They're recently turned on, maybe to add to the electrical load? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Irons in the storage room. That definitely is sussy. Huge with the cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait. Huh? hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
Yeah, a blood stain. Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? How? How? How do we have two blade tablecloths?
Well,
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Why?
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Hmm? Ah, I get it. You're right. Why was there a second tablecloth? I don't like you just being there. Alright, princess, what do you got to say? There is one thing I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange,
It
no?
appears that only this wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see. It's just like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. What? You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire doors a truth bullet? How the fuck? I don't know about that one.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigations should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. But beneath her ears, she could have heard something. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? That's weird. Yeah, I was just thinking the same
Are
thing.
you serious?
Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have the perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? You just leave it to Ibuki. Oh, she's got a long nose. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. That's the first I've heard of it. I am interested, however. I think I would try it. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Oh shit. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Hajime doesn't want to be bitten. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aw.
Let's see. The first person who raised her voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiro.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
Byakuya was last?
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
A nice remark I made. It's to point out it has its own... It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
Okay, so somebody stepped on Hiyoko.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Nagito also got outed. So somebody's walking over other people's feet.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. He saw something. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say something like that? The night vision goggles, homies. What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? Oh, my voice. My throat. For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me. Let me bite ya. Holy shit, she actually bit us. Ouch. Why are you really biting me? 'Cause it's her reward. Duh.
Yep.
Okay. It looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? Of course not. What are the chances that two killers will be inside of that room? 'Cause he's the killer. To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You definitely are the chosen one. What? Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah, I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Looking for the earring.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
You fool.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Gotta get his hellhound earring,
Who
brother.
said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
Oh, I love this man enthusiasm.
How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think.
You know who's small and get under there? Yakuza boy.
So I thought it was important to check it.
She's absolutely right.
I see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never even considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid down didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm seeing if we can get under the floor from here. But then why was Byakuya on the ground to begin with? The knife was also taped to the top of the table, so I'm not sure about that. That means they would have had to take the knife from underneath the table, and then somehow get underneath the floorboards, and then stab him. And somehow lure Byakuya underneath the table, on his stomach. I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. Unless there is a way on the inside, right? The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh right, Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from the outside.
well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? Did?
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
You...
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every damn time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. Maybe it wasn't Fuyuhiko. Oh, I don't know. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? So that means Fuyuhiko wasn't hiding the entire time.
I see.
I have to wonder if it was the princess. I wish I could see the... Can I look at the truth bullets? Well, first we gotta check on Snack at me. She chillin'. And then I want to check on the truth bullets. I want to see the pictures. Did I miss the pictures? Capsule forward, AC timer, Garrison pose, irons in the storage room, tablecloth, pages, fire door. Wait, where is the pictures? I'm gonna add the princess. I think. She's gonna go up there. Because she was the only one we know was very close to the storage room, or who knew about the irons in the storage room, other than Nagito. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of helping investigate. See, we already got her testimony. Fuyuhiko is here. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Did you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you're actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I want to do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Byakuya's cottage is right next to ours, right? Oh, it's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Gotta summon Monokuma to open those doors.
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. He's so fast. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I could even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open up Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. What does that mean?
The rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time, unless it's all a simulation, and it was all programmed. I did it. We are at end of stream time, technically. I'm gonna see if we can get to the start of the trial. We're gonna finish the investigation, and then we'll call it there. And then we'll pick up next Friday with the trial. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Bed. This bed. Nothing about it really catches my eye. Looks like the room's interior design isn't that different than mine. Not much to worry about here. The note. There's an envelope on the table. Is that a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is...
This
is a crime. Maybe the killer sent it ahead so that way Bianca would try to protect everyone else, that he'd forget about protecting himself. And he was a target the entire time. Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Bianca just suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight, because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area, and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So, he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility. He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us.
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun doubting each other. And at that point, there'd be no turning back. That's true. And Byakuya's big thing is creating unity between everyone, right? So Byakuya tried to do something about all this by himself? Without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No. This could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've all come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Who would do that? Who's smart enough to do that? Hajime, there's probably not much time left before the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked my hero for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I want her to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. So... shit, where am I? I'm lost. How the fuck did I get over there? Oh. I just got super turned around. Who do you think it is? I think it's really going to depend on the position of everybody. What the hell is that loud voice just now? Nekomaru, dude. He's back.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrels occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, He said something like that shortly after the party started.
Jeez.
However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Which means it probably was Sword Sakura. Do all and achieve with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have presence of one's mind. He says that. I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to get into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. I mean, that tracks. With Peko Peko. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Whoop. Now for probably one of the most truthful bullets. Actually, two of probably the most truthful bullets, important ones. Hey, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Instead, everyone's staying in position for the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. So Byakuya somehow got from the far left to the far right. Hiyoko got stepped on. Who else got stepped on? Was it Nagito who got stepped on? Is that part of her account? Ibuki's account? Okay, Hiyoko got stepped on. Nagito got stepped on. So who's one person who could have stepped on both of them? Ibuki could have done it. Mahiro wouldn't have put this together if she did it. Gundam could have done it. Sonya. Unless no, because Byakuya wouldn't have had. It could have been Byakuya. But based off that pathing, either somebody came in from the front door, like Fuyuhiko, or Chiaki, although it's doubtfully Chiaki. Pekka was probably in the bathroom. And it probably wasn't Mahiro. Probably wasn't Ibuki. Well, no, Ibuki didn't get stepped on. So unless she outed herself by recalling that, then either somebody walked in, like Fuyuhiko or Pekko, or Ibuki did it, or gunned him. I don't think it was Mahiro, though. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought. Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. Yeah, so... how the hell did you get there? Unless he saw someone walk in, like, let's go out. He sees someone walk in and go into the table. So he goes, what the fuck are you doing with this night vision goggles now on? He goes under the table to see what's going on. Stabbed. But then what's up with the second tablecloth? It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? Isn't that just the power cable? Yeah. It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord from the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey,
Unless they're trying to say that Byakuya was actually killed underneath the other table, but it doesn't explain the blood splatters on the floor. I don't know what they're trying to say with that, to be honest. It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
huh?
What? It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. An extremely important clue. What clue? The only other person who could have tripped on it would be the nurse, right? We know she's clumsy. If you'd like, I can tell you a little of what I want to say. Did you find anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. She's leaving out the very obvious throat stab. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. There's no need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Still, around 5 millimeter diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or the missing skewer. If it's as thin as those, it could be missing skewer. Also, she said diameter. So, maybe he wasn't killed with a knife. Okay, that means it's class trial time. And that means we're probably going to stop it here. Because I really have to use the bathroom. And this seems like a good spot to stop. And we can pick it up next Friday. So, thank you, dorks, very much for watching. Again, we'll pick this up next Friday. Next Tuesday, there's a chance, actually, I think next Tuesday, the 9th? Maybe it's not the 9th? No, it's not. So next Tuesday, back with more Star Wars Fallen Order. And then next Friday, we'll be back with this. Might sneak in something else in between then and then, but we'll have to see. Otherwise, thank you, dorks, for watching. And I hope you all have a wherever you are. Alrighty? See you, dorks.